I'm Paola Prestini, and I'm a co-creator on Portal and one of the composers. Portal is a choral theater installation that goes through the oral histories of the Navy Yard through the voices of kids.
Then the second group touches the third group.
Part of what makes this project, I think, so innovative and exciting is the actual building we're in. To be able to create a site-specific work for a building and to think about the history of the building, the sound of the building. I also think that, just the notion of working at such a high level with youth is always so exciting. And I think that is innovative, to be able to constantly be approaching your craft, but to be doing so through the perspectives of the Berkun Youth Chorus, I think has altered my writing, and I find it very exciting, and I think it makes it fresh.
All right, can I hear you come back to the V line, and then we're going to try the new thing.
We've assembled this extraordinary team, Jessica, Jad, Gwemde, the designers, Eric. And I think it's such an incredible thing for the chorus to go through, to be able to see what it means to create and to be part of a creation process. I think that this experience of building the libretto through a process of questions that Jad, myself, and Jessica came up with, as we read through their answers, it became so clear that, they're in a fragile place, and they're constantly looking for where their power is. And I think part of their power comes from the voice and the power of voice and singing. And so, I think that strength of what voice means to every individual really comes across in a piece like this. I think that this is a breathing, living artifact, and the fact that they're part of that and their perspectives are part of it is very powerful. I hope that audiences, will take away the hopefulness that the generation singing this work has. We're living in such a incredibly complex time, and the fact that the libretto and the words are largely inspired by them, I think is very meaningful. I think that audiences will also be very excited by coming to have an experience such as this one, where they're really meant to travel through the space and to discover things in this space, which are unique and which many people won't have the opportunity to do. So I think that's actually, like a hidden treasure of New York.